Yo, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. Y'all, I'm excited because I want to go ahead and talk Porsha D. Williams and Mia Thornton. Y'all, we got the FBI investigating. We got APD investigating. We got the girlies being arrested at Atlanta, Hartsfield Jackson International Airport. It's a whole mess. I know I haven't been on in about 26, 27 days, about a month. However, this was just too good not to talk about. I mean, I had to come back from my break and talk about this just for a little bit. And my take might surprise you. Because I'm not all the way on Porsha's side. I am not all the way on Porsha's side. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna watch Karen's POV, then we're gonna watch Porsha's story, and then all the eyewitnesses, and then we're gonna come up with a opinion. And then we're gonna talk about Mia Thornton. Apparently she out here stealing televisions. She out here stealing Roku TVs. Mia, if you needed a Roku, I could have just gave you one. I could have gave you mine. Okay, no. Okay, so let me set up the scene with Porsha. So, Porsha is at the BravoCon and whatnot. She's leaving Vegas. She's going back home to Atlanta, right? She's sitting next to a Karen. Karen don't like the fact that Porsha is, sitting on her phone, watching Instagram Reels with the volume on full blast. And so she turns to Porsha and says, "Do I have to listen to you scroll on your phone?" And then Porsha goes, "I mean, do you want to listen?" And then Porsha says, "There was a nicer way to, basically tell me to get off my phone." And then that's when Karen went absolutely berserk. Okay. And so let's go ahead and watch. This is Karen's side of the story.
Hey, how are you doing, ma'am?
I'm not very good, sir, and you?
Good. I'm Officer Brumant. I work with the Atlanta Police Department.
Great.
So I heard about the incident that happened, but I haven't heard your side of the story.
Why didn't we hear my side of the story first, sir?
Why did we need to hear your side of the story first? He walked up and said, "How you doing?" She said, "Not very good." That's something I would have said.
Well, I had another officer
Oh, okay. Well,
spoke to you, but I just want to hear it
and do
personally.
you think it's proper to me tell you the whole story where everybody's sitting around here, they can all hear it?
No, ma'am. If you want to be private,
I think we should be private,
Okay.
sir. This is an assault
okay.
matter.
You want to come over?
Yes.
What do you want to?
With respect, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Where do you want to stand up?
Anywhere that there's no people.
Okay. You want to go over here?
Is there no office? Is there nothing legitimate here?
No, there's.
She said, "Is there no office? Is there nothing legitimate here, girl? You are inside the airport. We do not have time for the shenanigans." I kind of like her though. She kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie.
No office.
There's no office.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. What do you want to know? The whole story?
What's your phone number?
We see Karen is older. We can tell by
First
the
of all, where
orange.
did the incident happen?
I was sitting in my seat
Where?
in Delta Airlines, seat number 3A, or B, I believe.
This happened in Las Vegas
Yes, sir.
while the plane was still boarding.
No.
The plane was in the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was taking off.
Just
That's
taking
why
off.
the flight attendants couldn't come help me from her beating, because they had to be buckled in.
Okay. So what happened?
Before I say anything, I want to know, is my information going to be given to the woman who assaulted me?
No, ma'am.
Because I'm afraid for my life.
No, ma'am.
First off, why would a police officer give your information to Porsha? What sense does that make? Number one. Number two, afraid for your life. Okay. Her Karen ways is really setting in.
Okay.
It's not. It's
I was sitting in my seat. She was the last passenger to come on board. So when she came on board,
Atlanta, Georgia is in the eastern
she said, "I'm in that seat." I said, "No problem." I jumped up, got far away from her so she had plenty of room. She had to put stuff in the upstairs thing. I understand that. Took plenty of time. Sit back down. We never spoke other than that. And after about 25 minutes of her on Instagram, full blast, every time she would flip, because apparently it was from a loud place, I jumped because it was so loud. So I waited 25 minutes, give her time, let her do whatever she needed to do. And then I said, "Am I going to have to listen to that the whole time?"
Oh, girl, do you know who you talking to? Do you know you talking to P. Willie? Do you know you talking to the woman that took down Miss America? Do you know you talking to the lady that beat Jamie up in the alleyway? Do you know you talking to the same woman that straddled Cynthia Cheekbones Bailey?
And she said, "Do you like it?" And I said, "No." And she said, "Well, I don't like the way you ask me." I said, "Don't put this on me." And the next thing I know, there was a fingernail so close to my eye that I thought I was going to be physically attacked. She had her, I don't want to do it to you, sir. She had her hands in my face, screaming, calling me crazy.
Because you probably are.
On and on and on. So now the flight attendants can't come help me because they're strapped in for this takeoff. My phone is sitting against my leg on my lap. So I take it to video to try and protect myself. And as soon as I go like this, she takes her hand and goes like that and throws my phone, and everybody sees the phone go down the end of the whole airplane, and the flight attendant told me he saw her knock it out of my hand. And that's assault. And
So
I'm
she
70 years old.
So she actually knocked the phone off your
You're
hand.
damn right she did.
Okay.
I didn't drop it.
All right. All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you my take. Porsha having her ET fingernail in the lady face, that kind of do sound kind of like accurate, right? I don't know if she touched the lady though, and I think that's where the debate comes in. Okay, did Porsha touch the lady or not? But before we even get into that, I just want to say, I know for me, when I go into an airport, it's a very high stress situation because I tend to run on the late side, right? And so you rushing into the airport, and then you gotta check your bag, and then you gotta, go past TSA, and then you gotta find your gate, and you need a snack, and you need some juice and some water, and you're boarding, you're trying to find your seat, and you're trying to get situated and stuff like that. And so when you are in a high stress situation like that, I know for me, I'm very sensitive to nonsense. When I get on a plane, when I board a plane, for the life of me, I really don't understand like loud noises. You got the children running amok on the plane. You got people on their phone, full blast, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Netflix. You got people bothering, tapping on the flight attendant, acting like they ain't got no home training, asking them a million questions. It's just kind of like, I'm very sensitive to all that stuff. It irritates the fuck out of me, I'm not gonna lie. And don't let it be my flight back home. If it's a flight to somewhere, I'm a bit more lenient. If it's a flight back home, I'm tired. I'm trying to get home. I don't want to hear your phone on full blast. I don't want to hear your children kicking and screaming. I don't want to hear you asking the flight attendant a million questions. Why in the hell is you jumping over my seat a million times to go use the restroom as if you didn't have time to use the restroom before we even hopped on this motherfucking flight? I don't understand why people just can't get their boarding pass scanned in, walk the jetway, get onto the airplane, find your seat, put your luggage above your head, sit down, buckle up, and shut the fuck up. Quiet. Peace and quiet. Everybody shut up is what I be wanting to say on the damn airplane. Shit be pissing me off. And so I hate to say it, but I would be irritated too. I would be irritated too. Turn that phone off. You're disrupting my peace. I would be irritated too. I hate to side with the Karen. Now, I'm not totally siding with the Karen, but I feel like on that particular issue, I'm going to have to side with the Karen. Like, that shit is annoying. Porsha, you need some AirPods. You need some Beats. You need Bose. Because that shit would have drove me up the damn wall. Okay. However, where this lady went wrong is turning to her talking about something. Am I going to have to listen to that for the whole flight? So you want to be cute. You want to be funny. Wrong road, sis. Wrong road.
But I'm afraid she's going to have me killed.
So
Okay, that's just a bit much.
can you do me a favor? Can you write me a statement of what happened?
I certainly can. I have it written down in my phone.
Can you just jot it down on this bit of paper? You want to sit somewhere private over here?
All right, let's look at Porsha's POV.
We're gonna stand up right here. We're gonna stand up. Who was involved? You or you?
No, she was.
She was. So what happened?
So the lady who was sitting next to me, I was on my phone and the volume was up on the phone, and she turned to me out of nowhere and she said, "So you're gonna make me listen to that the whole flight?" And I said, "Well, do you want to?" And she said, "No." And I
She
said,
gonna make you listen to what?
"Am I gonna make her listen to my phone?"
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I said, "This is before we took off." Yes, even before we took off.
So you guys were in Las Vegas when that happened?
Yes. Yeah.
The plane was on the ground?
Yes.
The door was shut? It was? Okay.
No, the door wasn't shut yet. People were still boarding.
People were still boarding?
But you
Oh,
were
okay.
texting me. When
Oh,
people
okay, I
were still
couldn't tell.
Okay.
Okay. So she was like, you know, are you gonna make me listen to that the whole time? And I said, "Well, do you want to?" And she said, "No." I said, "Well, it was a nicer way to say that." And she said, "Bitch, you don't tell me bitch." And I was like,
Are you okay?
"I'm okay." I'm okay. I'm just telling him what happened.
I'm so sorry.
And so it's all
If
right.
there's anything I can do to help
Yeah,
you,
you were sitting near us.
I was.
Yeah, I was just telling
I was
him.
there and I heard it was unreprehensible. The
Yeah.
woman
Okay, we got witnesses on Porsha's side. Our queen has been vindicated.
got in your face and gave you
You still need to turn that volume down, though.
the middle finger
Yeah,
and was doing things that were completely
she
connected to you.
was. She started
I'm
screaming.
sorry. I'm embarrassed. I'm so
okay.
sorry.
It's all right.
That's why I'm asking if you're okay.
Yes, no, I
I wouldn't
appreciate
be.
it.
I wouldn't be okay.
I mean, you know, I don't know what she's claiming she's gonna press charges saying that I hit her. I'm like, I did not hit you.
I mean, you want to continue? You want to continue, ma'am?
Sorry.
Can you excuse me?
Oh, okay. Can I get your information? Can you get her information as a witness?
Sure.
Yeah, please. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I was sitting 2 rows back. She did not touch
No,
me.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
You saw everything that happened?
Yes.
Another witness saying Porsha did not touch Karen.
The guy's
You wanna-
seat had his seat reclined before the flight even took off, and I saw the entire gap. She did not touch
You
me.
didn't touch her.
She screamed. You hit me in my face.
I can tell
said
you.
I
I
hit you
can
in
tell
your
you.
face.
She did not. I could see her.
I can write my info down if you want.
say,
Okay.
She didn't do anything wrong. She did.
What's your phone number?
It's
Okay, the queen has been vindicated.
yes, sir.
You have an ID?
Yeah.
And I love how they just came up and started vouching for her. Now, who was this gentleman with the red vest on? It don't fit.
Also witnessed nothing happened.
And is that Lil Kim on that t-shirt?
I have laryngitis. My family.
You didn't touch her. Whenever she started saying, I was like,
I'm like, no.
thank you.
What happened?
You know what I never understood about airport workers? They never give them uniforms that fit. It's like, it's always either too small or too big. I don't like that. I don't like that. And it's only the people who work at the airport. The flight attendants, their stuff, the pilots, people who work on the plane, they stuff be fitting, but like, don't work at the airport. Your uniform not gonna fit. Okay, anyways.
My name
You
is.
saw everything happen?
My name is Morgan Monroe, and I never saw her activate any situation to create a situation on board.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Nothing.
You didn't see anything physical?
Nothing. No. I was only a couple rows back from the first class. I could see it. Nothing happened.
What's your phone number?
So Karen lied. That lady said.
I think this was a really embarrassing incident for someone else.
Like, you can't raise that much ruckus if you want to sneak off the flight.
No, you don't do that.
You're sober now or whatever. That's not fair.
You say you saw what happened?
Porsha, you see this lady in the green hoodie, you see what she got on her neck? You need a pair of those, please.
No, you don't do that.
You're sober now or whatever. That's not fair.
You say you saw what happened?
Yeah, so basically.
Wait, she was drunk? She said she's sober now. She was drunk. Karen was drunk. Is that what I just heard?
The dude in front of me had his seat reclined before the takeoff and everything like that.
Now here come the police officer. You got 5 million people trying to interrupt.
I was.
Oh, see? Yeah. I was just getting more information.
Basically, there was no physical altercation. There was verbal, like commentary kind of thing that was at a normal level, and then out of nowhere, it escalated in the sense of the lady to the right of her got really animated and like started screaming. About the only physical thing she did was point at her. And it, for some reason, that just escalated the woman.
Okay, so the finger point, the long ET fingernail, that part is true. But they saying the part where she smacked the phone out her hand and it went flying down the aisle, they saying that's not true.
And to this point where all she was saying, don't talk to me like that.
This is them having to restrain her.
Okay, I'm gonna fast forward.
Ask her not to.
You were using.
And she told me, thank you so much. She so the music, the Instagram was on, and she told me, am I gonna have to listen to that? And I said, well, do you want to? And she said, no. I said, okay. And then I said, well, you know, there was a nicer way you could have said that, you know. And then she says, what, bitch? She's like, bitch, you don't talk to me. And I was like, are you okay? From that point on, she said, who the fuck do you think you are? And so I said, oh, no. I said, y'all need to get her out of here. Please get her away from me. And so then when she, she tried to take her phone and record, then she drops her phone on the floor. And she's like, you hit me. Oh my God. You hit me. You just hit me in my face. Oh my God. I'm pressing charges. I want you to be in jail. Blah, blah. And I'm like, what's happening? So the stewardess.
Also, her phone dropped on the floor. You didn't slap the phone from her hands.
No.
Okay.
So then the steward comes over, and then the steward says to her, says to me, because I say, you know, get your ugly ass out of here, because then I'm upset.
Not you called her ugly.
Then the stewardess says to me, you know, you're an adult. You can't. You're an adult. You can't be cursing like that.
Racial bias.
And I said, why are you chastising me? Like, this woman is the one going crazy. So then they end up making her move to the next chair with the guy. But she was irate, so they were trying to hold her because she didn't want to move. It's like she wanted to move but didn't want to move. So as you can see, they had to pull her.
She was at the window, or she was at the end?
So she was in the row.
I'm sorry. She was in the aisle. And where were you? You were in the middle?
I'm at the door in first class. It's only 2 seats.
Only 2 seats. Oh, you are at the window, and she's at the aisle.
Yeah.
Okay. So you telling me there was nothing physical?
No.
It was just verbal.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Anyways, y'all let me know how y'all feel about that situation in the comments down below. Now, Mia Thornton got arrested at the airport. Same airport, Hartsfield-Jackson International. Apparently, okay, so the rundown on that is that Mia was renting a furnished condo and randomly in the middle of the night moved out of the condo. But she took more than just her belongings. Apparently, she took all the furnishings too. So I guess the lady filed a police report. There was a warrant out for her arrest. I'm assuming she tried to fly somewhere and they caught her ass.
If you want to, you can throw your shoes on. Yes, ma'am. Come on. Good time. You want your hands, excuse me, you want your hands, hold on. Relax for a second, relax. You want your hands this way, or you want your hands turn them inside like you're crying? You want this way? What's your way more comfortable? Okay. Let's, okay, all right, that's fine. We'll go that way. Shit, it's all caught up in here. All right, I'm gonna lock them so you don't move on you, okay? When we get to the holding cell, I'll take them back off for you so you can relax a little bit, all right? We'll probably be at our precinct for probably about 20 minutes or so I can finish doing my paperwork thing, and then we'll head out, okay? All right, brother. Okay. Go ahead this way.
I think y'all give no lunch when y'all little to pick up the stuff y'all think of. Yeah.
All right, brother, take care.
That's over clean. That's all of you.
Did you buy any to share that information for me?
Pardon me?
I didn't go, I just had somebody else go out there and just give them the paperwork.
Is it possible to like call him? He has the storage key.
Let's go down him, I mean.
Where is he still in the airport?
Nah, he probably left.
Okay. Yeah, where's Miss Call?
Yeah, I just want him to go put that furniture back. Like, this is enough is enough. Like, I have several emails. Whatever they tell him to trash.
Child, what is going on? You got Mia Thornton being arrested for stealing Roku TVs. You have you know, Kim Zolciak with her domestic disputes. You got Porsha D. Williams being investigated by the FBI for allegedly assaulting a Karen, which we don't believe. We have Karen going to jail for the DUI. You got Wendy and Eddie, Happy Eddie, being arrested for the insurance fraud. There's a lot going on between Atlanta and Potomac, child. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about everything. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day. Bye.